Welcome back to the second episode of this ongoing series that I call Dominate the Drop. Today we're going to be dropping into the prison. Now the interesting thing about dropping into the prison is that the first goal is to not drop into the prison. It's usually heavily populated. A lot of people want to drop in there and get that loot, and I'm just not doing it. So what we're going to do is drop to a small cluster of houses just north of the prison, barely north. It's on the rocky side. You'll see where we're going. Now, as we deploy the parachute, I start scanning around, as always, to see who's going to be dropping in with us. And I can immediately see several people around me. One that concerns me most is this guy to my east, because it appears that he's going for the same set of buildings that I am. So he's going to be the first threat that I address when I drop. As I always do, I'm going to run in here and get any equipment I can. First thing I see is a pistol. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And when I run out, I don't see him. Well, I know he landed over here, so he has to be somewhere nearby. I'm going to go ahead and loot this building real quick. I don't hear any footsteps, so he's clearly not in this building. And I'll grab me a vest while I'm in here. A few medical supplies. This whole time I'm listening to see if he's running nearby. Now after this, I'll jump out and see if I can see him again. And immediately I spot him coming from the east. All I have is a pistol, so I just have to make the best of it. And luckily I make the shot and it's a kill. So now there are no known threats. And I'm just going to continue looting. While I'm looting, I'll be listening for any footsteps or gunshots in the area. You'll regularly hear gunshots in this area because the fighting that is ongoing at the prison from all the people who chose to drop there. So I've got a nice setup now with this Mini 14 and a 4X scope. So I'm going to beef up my armor just a bit and finish looting, and then we'll make our way towards the prison. Now, as you make your initial approach to the prison, scan around as always, looking for any movement, and also really pay attention to the location of the shots, because now you may see someone up here fighting for competition over the rocks. And to our left, I see someone shooting someone else. So we need to eliminate that threat immediately. With him taken out, now I can scan around the prison and see if there's anyone else there. And upon initial inspection, it looks like there's nobody in the prison, which is quite rare, really, to be this early in the match. There's usually someone still looting it, at least, or guarding what they've already looted. So I'm just going to cautiously go over here and loot the two bodies where I killed that other guy. And while I'm doing this, I'm still scanning to watch the prison and watch the area around me. At this point, things seem safe enough for me to go ahead and loot. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up everything. Go ahead and get myself set up with an assault rifle to complement my sniper rifle. And then I'm going to just keep watch for a minute and make sure that I don't see anybody at the prison before I go in and start looting. I don't see anyone, but a shot just hit the rock in front of me, so there's a guy in this tower that was waiting for me the whole time. That's why you can never be too cautious when you're approaching one of these popular drops. So now I know there's a guy in the tower, and we have to address that threat. And I watch for him, as I always do when I'm sniping, and he occasionally pops his head out and I'll take a shot. I get a few hit markers on him, but never anything I'm satisfied with because it doesn't kill him. So I've sped this up a bit because it's just me chasing him around, and he eventually decides to jump down, as you'll see, and try to go hide in the buildings. So as long as he's alive, he is something that I need to constantly keep a watch on, because if I lose track of him, he could sneak up behind me or go hide in a corner and then, surprise me, and that's what we don't want. Now, as I'm watching this and trying to see where he has gone, I start to hear footsteps behind me. And footsteps behind you are never a good thing in PUBG. So I immediately take a step back and start looking around to see if I can find it. And I see somebody approach me. May have been a bot, I don't know. But that was a quick and easy elimination. And now I can go right back to the threat that we still know about. And now he's running across. Get a few more hits on him, and there's another person coming in. So I take out what I can see with a few poorly placed sniper shots. Then I go right back to looking for the same guy. This whole time we've been chasing this same guy that was in the tower just a minute ago. And I'm watching for him to make his move, and I expect him to lay down somewhere and try to just creep around a corner and snipe me, but I don't know what kind of weapons he has or attachments. The goal here is to just think like you are the enemy. If I was down there, what would I do to attack someone that was up on this rock? And I can see him bailing. He takes off and tries to run away. So I need to shoot him before he goes over that hill. And I got the kill. Now that he's been eliminated, I'm free to loot the prison. You have to be careful stepping off of these rocks because it is a long fall. Luckily I'm full of health, so to speed things up, I'm just going to jump to this higher level over here. And then I can heal myself up and go ahead and start looting. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more, and be sure to comment your favorite drop below so I can feature yours next.